We're doing our live feed. Just wanted to go over a couple quick products that we've got in store here and that we've had for sale. Just wanted to demo them. I've got the EOS-R from Canon. We talked about it a little bit last week. It's a pretty good camera. We're still getting used to it, but we had more accessories we wanted to demonstrate that could be used on it. Being a smaller camera, one of the first things you really need is a good tripod. Now we make an amazing 34mm and 42mm tripod, but there is a chance you already own one. And I'm hoping that the ball head that you have on that tripod is Arca-Swiss compliant. If it is, the PX-M1 is an Arca plate, and that's the plate for you. But some people out there are like, man, I've already got this Manfrotto RC2 Plate. You know, it's a little bit smaller. It's got kind of a cutout on it. It's not Arca. I don't know what it is. We've got you covered on that too. Because right here is Manfrotto RC2. So the PX-M1 plate, not only is it a nice small square plate, it's a hybrid plate where it's two plates in one. It's going to work with the Manfrotto RC2 ball heads, which is right here. Loosen this. So if your head looks like this, it's real popular on the pistol grips from years ago, the magic arms, if you use some of the larger magic arms. So this is the Manfrotto RC2 plate, real popular plate on the market. But then a lot of you guys are going to more of the Arca style nowadays, and Arca, kind of like Kleenex, just becomes kind of the ball head of choice of a plate nowadays. And if you have this and you're like, ugh, I just don't want to throw it out, I don't know what to do with it, but my other tripod is an Arca-Type plate, how can I go to both? And it always becomes like, let me take this plate off, let me put that plate on. The PX-M1 that we manufacture here at ProMediaGear is going to be able to fit into this and also fit into a standard traditional Arca clamp. So it's nice small, only about ½ an inch thick. On the one it's RC2, which is approximately 1.67, 1.6 inches. I'm off the top of my head. And then Arca, which is more like 1.5. So if it's on your head, you can just rotate it around and do that. Before I go ahead and put it on, I'll just let you also know that it does feature our SS2 quick release strap adapter port. That strap adapter port is going to work with our SS2P1 and our SS2P3 adapter. So it just goes ahead, plugs right in there, 360-degree rotation, and when you push the button in here, it comes right out. Pretty neat little feature, built right in. We've also got anti-rotation pins in there that are going to go up and slide up against this EOS-R, or any mirrorless camera as well as any DSLR. You just kind of mount it up on there. It just happens to be a really good fit for these smaller bodied cameras. Let me show you how it goes on here. I'll take out my RC2 plate, and then, oops, that's the wrong side. I can tell because there's a lot, it's hard for you to see in camera land, there's a lot of extra room here, approximately that centimeter. So what you're going to do is you're actually going to install it sideways. It locks right on in there, but because it's a ball head, you can spin this head anywhere, line it back up, tighten it down, I'm ready to shoot. So this now becomes on the side rather than the back, but it's still easy to get at, comes right off. I put it in, tighten it back down. Boom, right back down on there. It's a perfect fit. It's a great little hybrid opportunity because now I can go ahead and say, oh, now I'm going to go ahead and put it on my Arca clamp or ball head and I'm done. The PX-M1, again, is that plate. It's a relatively inexpensive plate too. Off the top of my head, 20 bucks.
20 bucks, yeah.
1995, act now. But yeah, it's a great opportunity. So now I also want to talk a little bit about the video stuff on this. So not only is this a great little camera, more and more people are using it for video. And a lot of people use this head here. A lot of videographers back in the day, they've got the 504 from Manfrotto, extremely popular. The 501, the 502. Off the top of my head, I believe it's the Benro S6 and S7. The video heads, right? But when you're using a video cameras are long, so you can put a long plate underneath your video camera. It's perfect, designed for that. And then you just slide your video camera in. But then, you know, a dozen years ago now maybe, the DSLRs became more and more popular with the 5D Mark II and on. The Arca plate was common. Also a plate going this way was common. And you'd be like, well, I can't use Arca in video. You take it off. You go ahead and put your video plate out there. There was rarely, if not ever, a 2-pin slot on the bottom of these cameras, so the plate would want to do this. It'd be a long tongue underneath here. You'd put it in, it would flip all over the place. It just wasn't really a good fit. With the DSLRs being what they are, and these new mirrorless ones and everything like that, being more common for photography and hybrid, most people are going to be using them on ball heads. Because of that, you're going to have an Arca-Swiss plate on there. In this case, that hybrid plate. But I still really do a lot of video production work, and I really like my 501 personally and the 504 here. So we came up with this, the PM, I'll put this down I guess, the PM 501. So now this thing is going to be the saving grace for all the videographers out there that still have the 501, the 502, the 504. I believe it's an NG style plate, the Benro S6, S7. A lot of video plates on the market. What it's going to allow you to do now is go ahead, remove the plate that came on the ball head. You're going to take this piece right here, slide it right in. Why isn't it going in?
Gotta open it up.
Yeah, sorry about that. My bad. There it goes. Whew, tightened it down too much. It's going to go right in there and fit as if it were my video plate. So you slide it on in there. And then what we did, once you tighten it down, we've got a clamp right here. This clamp is Arca. So what's awesome about it, you can loosen that up a little bit. I'll take my camera, you just pop it right down. Now with my DSLR with my Arca plate on there, that's traditionally going to go on my ball head, I can now go ahead and put it right down onto my video head. It just takes it, this is spring loaded, so you can go ahead and move it out of the way. Fits right in there nicely. It's not going to block anything, I can still get it all on my screen. So now, DSLR, I'm in there, I'm videotaping. It's on the PM 501, which retails for about $40. And this thing's just a game changer for every videographer. You can just keep it in your bag, keep it on your head. It's great, because now I'm like, oh, I'm not doing that much video today. I just needed it for this one shot. Perfect, that's the head I wanted to use. Get what I need. If I want, I can just go ahead and pop this off, take it right off, go ahead, maybe I'm doing a wedding. The other guy that has a tripod that I work with, oh no, he's got this RC2 head, I don't know what to do with it. You're like, that's cool, I got it. I'm able to go from both of them. Still do video if I want, do photos if I want, do whatever I want. But then at the end, just pop this off, go right back down onto that PM 501, lock this down, do my video production. Now, as you can see on the 504, this piece looks a little short. It will go in and just stop here. The 504 is a bigger head, has a little extra meat and potatoes here. Don't fret, you just don't need it. The 501, 502, and the other similar heads are all going to be fitting this real nice, and it looks almost like it's designed to fit perfectly for that head. It also fits on the new Ronin S. So another good caveat to this plate adapter, you can put it on the hybrid, on your Ronin S, go ahead and put it on there, balance it once, take your camera off, use it for whatever you want, you put the camera right back down on this. You're not worrying about sliding it forward and backwards and getting that, that weight balance. I know with the new motors in there and everything, you don't have to get it perfect, but just to get it close on this now is so much easier. You just put it in there, you get it close, loosen it up, boom, tighten it down. I'm shooting. Yeah, now switch plates. So that was it on the PX M1, the PM 501. Also want to touch base real quick about how this camera, being more of a video DSLR nowadays, I'll put on the PBX3, which is our universal bracket plate. We will have a custom plate coming out for both the Z6 and 7 from Nikon, as well as the EOS-R, here hopefully around Thanksgiving. So I'm going to tighten that down. Just wanted to let you guys see what that looks like. This is the PBX3 universal plate. Just on the bottom here, the EOS-R. Still a good fit. Still goes right on top of that if I want. Boom. Now I'm still doing video work. It's a nice little setup there. But then also the HB70, the HB70. This is our handle. I've also added an extra CS2 cold shoe to the top of that. What happens here is on these side ports, 2 of them are for hardened steel pins. The center one is threaded. We just tighten that in there. And now I've got, you know, A little bit bigger grip if I want to do handheld. If I want to throw it down on top, I can do this now. Real nice and smooth with this grip. It's a nice padded leather grip. It doesn't block any of the plate. The plate also features that SS2 quick release adapter port. And it's just one hell of a combo for the videographer. I can go ahead and tighten this down here just to get free hand. I can easily have better manipulation of the camera here. Now with the CS2, little game changer on there, you know, you can do a ton of stuff. Maybe it's a monitor, maybe it's a light, or in my case, it's my Rode video mic. You can go ahead and just tighten that down. And then you would just pop open this door, pop this in, and that's it. You want to get the cord out of the way, you can wrap it around a few times. We do also sell an A10 snag protector that can go on down here, keep that cord nice and tight for you. But that's one easy, quick, and incredibly versatile setup for this EOS-R, as well as many videographers out there today that are using the DSLR. I mean, this is all I'm really using. I rarely use an on-camera light when I'm doing video production work. If I can, the lights are coming off. I don't want my shadows to move unless I have to be in a run and gun scenario. But a lot of times I can put the microphone here, maybe I put my audio recorder here, maybe it's an extra monitor as well. There are quarter 20s tapped into this handle. I'll use the A13 magic arm or a friction arm. You can actually make that come out, lock into these quarter 20s on the bottom, and do a ton of other stuff too. So you can really build up a rig to fit your shooting style quite affordably and very effectively. The handle, you're looking at 60 bucks, cold shoes around $15. Nice sturdy aluminum, made right here in the United States, our factory in Tinley Park, Illinois. That's it. Again, we've shown this video head just so you can get size and spatial ideas too. This is on a 75mm bowl on our 424 tripod. So the 1.5-inch leg, 42mm, rock solid, 10-layer carbon fiber, still super, super lightweight. Full setup for the tripod is only about 5.5 pounds. You've got the head on there for another couple pounds, but it's extremely portable, extremely sturdy, and just one hell of a setup. That's really all we've got for you today.